We get a lot more stuff done when we're working from home than when we're at the office. Welcome back to another Digital Hunter. My name's Jay, Merged Media, and this week on the show, we're going to an interview that I was featured on with the Branded podcast with Ron Caughlin. We spoke about where we see marketing going in 2021, as well as what the new normal is, and is the new normal going to remain as we enter 2021. We dive into it on this week's episode. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you soon. Be safe. I mean, the results that we're seeing in terms of lead generation and purchases is lower than it's ever been. And this moment in time is not going to last forever, because when that day comes when things come back to normal, people will start investing their budgets back into Facebook, and we will see those budgets start to rise.
Yes, I want to kind of talk about this new normal. So as a leader in the agency world, what do you think this new normal is going to look like when this all kind of, we get a vaccine and all that? What's going to happen? What do you think it's going to look like? Are things going to be the same? What do you think?
Well, I'm hoping I can get to the barber sometime soon. I haven't had a haircut in months, and haven't shaved in a while either. So, but you know what? I mean, naturally, look at Zoom stocks. I mean, they're flying through the roof right now. And I think a lot of this is giving a lot of businesses and a lot of business owners a taste on what life could look like working from home on a regular basis. So, I know firsthand, we have clients, travel agents that have shut their doors and went with the home-based agency because you're just going to save a lot on cost. It's economical, it's doable, it's feasible. And in our case, we're fortunate being in a digital agency, we only went to the office twice a week. So it was no difficult transition for us to move to this sort of business model, working from home 5 days a week. But you're going to see businesses that have never tried this, they're doing it, and they're probably getting more productivity out of their workers too. We do. When we're in the office, we get a lot more stuff done when we're working from home than when we're at the office. The distractions, the conversations, they just stop people from getting what they need to do done.
Now, if you had a magic ball, okay, you could see into that magic ball, what do you think it's going to look like at the end, in a year from now? Like, let's fast forward. It's June 2021. What's the world going to look like, and what's your business going to look like?
I think I think I'm very fortunate to be in the online digital space. I think this is going to become a market that is going to be overcome with a lot of quote unquote experts. I think a lot of people are going to be pivoting themselves over to this sort of a space. And it's an ever evolving space. It's a space that you can get into any point in time and get caught up because it's changing so quickly. I think a lot of businesses, obviously the traditional ones, are going to be leaning more on the online. People, I think, are, even when we come out of this, let's take conferences, for example. Like there's a lot of online conferences that are emerging right now. I think people are having experiences, and good ones, with virtual conferences, that they might save their money on plane tickets and hotels and just stay home and have these type of conversations with their clients or potential clients. And that, I think, in a year from now could be the new normal. Unfortunately, for a lot of those, events, I don't think events are going to disappear per se, like the face-to-face type of events. They're always going to exist. I think there's going to be a need for it. I think people naturally need that type of communication face-to-face, not just across from a computer screen. But I definitely see it's not going to be on the up and up by any means. I think a lot more people are going to rely on virtual.
It's a special day today, isn't it, on social media?
Yeah, it's Blackout Tuesday. That's right. So we're not posting this today.
That's right.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that, and what do you think about that?
Yeah, I to be completely honest, I've watched more CNN in the last 48 hours than I have in the last 20 years. Like, it's crazy. I can't stop watching these riots and protests and how the cops are dealing with it. Anyway, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but I definitely think, Blackout Tuesday, which is, when everybody's posting on social media today with just a black image, and it's just, raising awareness to it. It's raising the awareness, I think, is the key. And it's, without going down the political route, it's not about being, I'm not a racist. It's about being anti-racist. And I think by, doing this Blackout Tuesday is really bringing awareness to the cause. And unfortunately, and we've turned off we're not posting for any clients today. We turned off our own ads. We're spending upwards of $500 a day on ads, shut them down for today, because you don't want to be that business sticking out like a sore thumb in the news feed, stuck between two Blackout Tuesday posts. It's not going to be a good reflection for your business.